In Mexico, the scorpions are considered to unknowns that the god of the mountain is in a bad mood and therefore will display strong winds and strong rains. In the region where I live, I don't know or any superstition or omens about the scorpions, but I remember the popular sayings, for example, associated but associated with people's bad tempers. It is said that when someone is in a bad mood, it is because they had breakfast with scorpions at the morning. The first food was scorpions, soup of the scorpions. But there is a superstition about rain, as strange as the previous ones. It is that if it rains the day you got married, it means that the bride will have a life full of the tears. It was also believed that if you open that umbrella inside the house will fall. And many people lie in the fears. Nowadays, you don't hear superstitions as much as before. Also, in the UK, there was a belief that if someone lay milk, it was very dangerous, since the persons who asked for it for be a witch. Where I live in Colombia, in or my region, there is no such belief. The peoples no believe about milk, but about salt, yes, that belief. It is very that if someone comes to borrow salt, it is because she is a witch. The superstition is commonly found on the department of Antioquia, more than is other region. Continues with Brazil. In Brazil, this is country, people used to believe that if they ate mangoes, they would get sick. That was the owners of the last portions of the land told the workers. In Colombia, there is a very similar superstition. That is that guava should not be eaten because its seeds are lodged in the appendix and will make you sick. But the truth is that all the things will ingest first pass or the stomachs and then be crushed by it and cannot go to the appendix, either word or crushed. Now continues with the Japan country. Just as in Japan, children were told to cover their bellies very well. Where they were stones, because if they were uncovered, the God of thunder could steal them. Here in Colombia, children are told to go to sleep early if it's not the coco can't date them, but they do so that the children are afraid and obey by going to sleep early. The children are scared very much. Okay, and well, there are just some of the superstitions of my country or my region where I live. I live in the department of the Putumayo, in the Puerto Asís, in a village named La Esmeralda. It is a place with many beliefs and myths because there are many indigenous beliefs and many ancestral traditions that are still saved, that traditions and what transmitted for generations, or for generation to generation, draws to parents to children. In my community, people also have superstition that is believed if you cut the hair and throw it to a river, it will grow longer and more beautiful. But on the contrary, you should never throw it to the candle because then it will not grow and it will not get as beautiful and abundant as a one like, but it will get achilado. That is to say, it will be mistreated without life. If there is not near your house a river, then you should look for a place where water springs naturally, or a container that receives water from naturally sources, or as we say in Colombia, from an artesian well. But this is a way to explain why the hair in some people does not grow or is very weak due to lack of vitamins. I cannot imagine that is true. To cover their bellies very well, where they were stones, because if they were uncovered, the God of thunder could steal them. Here in Colombia, children are told to go to sleep early if it's not the coco can't date them, but they do so that the children are afraid and obey by going to sleep early. The children are scared very much. My husband had great superstition about salt. He thought that if he spilled even a little bit of it, it would bring him bad luck, making everything he did go wrong. That's why when he spilled even a little, he would run to clean it quickly. And he always made sure that no one spills salt in the house, but learn not to waste salt. Also, I remember where my mother, when she saw a butterfly inside the house, immediately say, "Someone will die." No. She say, "We'll have a visitor." But if it was a big and dark colored butterfly, then she will say, someone will die. And she will take the broom and start scaring it out of the house.